My name is Maria Hernandez, and today I will be presenting a science lab of the layers of the atmosphere. Good morning, class. How's everybody doing? Today we're going to be talking about the layers of the atmosphere. And this consists of 5 layers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And today we're going to learn about them, and we're going to learn their names and how they placed in order. Who can tell me what is this? Yes, Anthony?
Earth.
This is the planet Earth. And after the planet Earth, we have the first layer, which is called troposphere. This is the lowest atmosphere layer, and it's about 7 miles thick. Most of the clouds and weather are found in troposphere layer. And the second layer is stratosphere. This is found about 7 to 30 miles above the Earth's surface. This is the second layer. This is a little bit thicker than the first one. The third layer is mesosphere. And this is about the same size as the first layer, about 7 miles thick. It's not really big. The second one is kind of big. The fourth one is the thermosphere. Starts about 55 kilometers, and the temperature is quite hot. This is the biggest layer of the atmosphere, and it's where the sun hits most. It's really hot. And the last one is exosphere. The exosphere is the region beyond the thermosphere. The first one, Anthony, what's it called? Troposphere. The second one is stratosphere, and mesosphere, thermosphere, and exosphere. And today we're going to make our own layers of the atmosphere. We're going to get our cups. And on the very bottom, who can tell me what it is? What's this? Earth. On the very bottom, it's Earth, and the first layer, it's troposphere, which is going to be our honey. We're going to get a little bit of honey, get it in our cups, and make our first layer of atmosphere. Yes, Anthony?
Can we do it by yourself?
Yes, you may. Troposphere. Just pass it around to your neighbor, please. You might need a little bit more, Anthony. Remember how thick it is? It's not really thick. It's not really big either. So you need a little bit more, please. More. About that.
How this line is?
A little bit more. Yes. And what's our second layer? Stratosphere. Yes, ma'am. Let's put a little bit more on your cup. And we're actually going to get to see how the layers are placed, because our solution are not going to mix together. Our second layer is stratosphere. And we're going to use corn syrup for this layer. How big is that? Is that the same size as the first one, or is it a little bit bigger?
A little bit bigger.
It's a little bit bigger, so remember, place a little bit more than what you got of honey. And what's the third layer? Who can tell me what's the third layer? Mesosphere. And with this layer, we're going to use soap, dish liquid soap. place this
Three.
a little bit more. And how big is this? About the same size as the first layer we did, okay? So remember, just get like the same amount of the first layer you did. Squeeze it so you can get some. There you go.
It smells like smoke. It smells like smoke. No soap.
Like soap. And our biggest layer, what's it called? Thermosphere. Remember, what's the temperature here? Is it hot or cold?
Hot.
It's really hot, yes. On this one, we're going to use water. And we're going to get a little bit more than what we got from the other ones, because that's the biggest layer. A little bit more. Okay, there you go. Yes. And our last layer, what's it called? Exosphere. On this, we're going to use vegetable oil to make our last layer. And remember, oil and water do not mix together, so it's going to separate, and you're actually going to get to see your layers laid on your cup. And we're going to let it sit for a little while, and we're going to see our layers that we had done in our cups. You can see the bottom one, which is troposphere. That's the thinnest one. We have, that is honey, yes. Strathosphere is the second one. It's kind of big, which that is our corn syrup. Then our third one is mesosphere. That's our liquid soap. You can see it right there. And then we let it set for a little while. It's the oil and the water is going to separate, and we're going to see the oil on the top, which that's the last layer, exosphere. So here we got there's our layers. So see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 layers of the atmosphere. How many layers do we have? 5. Good job. That's how it's supposed to look.